cash at?
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Now Lawrence. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Carlson able to put this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to get a 1st down. Stroud on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They go play action with Lawrence. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now they'll change things up. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin with a run by Barkley.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter, but this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Now that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Red.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
But to throw again is Lawrence. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 36 yards. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
He will return this.
And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you don't want to let it slip away.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. 1st and 10 here. And, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Leek Woolen.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Amari Hooker. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a made.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
On first down, Lawrence. This one into the hands of Pitts.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lawrence will throw. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Touchdown, New Orleans!
Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime are saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
shotgun. They run with Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A run by Pacheco on second down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 8 yards out.
And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Saints.
Kyle Pitts
from 6 yards away.
And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Throwing now is Stroud.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And Stroud now to throw. It's complete to Diggs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Stroud and company going for it. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Touchdown, Falcons! Evan Ingram from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Touchdown, Falcons! T. Higgins Falcons get a bit closer.
Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And now here's another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But
that's caught inside the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 68 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Lawrence.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they're going to speed things up here.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
And my goodness, another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. They go play action with Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. 2nd down and 6 now. Stroud looking to throw.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
Wrap up.
Still moving.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because of...
And now here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got Brown on the out route complete.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Rolling to his right.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, they certainly have the look of the team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as he gets add on to that big lead. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Saints are the champions of the...
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my feng shui. Now it's like work for 10K all cause it is pen game. insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights. Hop straight off the plane and through the visor of the place. Then I head down stage, they be like, see the crowd going air, they be like. So I stepped down stage, they be like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going air, they be like, ooh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some voodoo lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my